Inspectors are back at a nuclear power plant in Southern California after it experienced breakdowns last week. 7 tubes containing radioactive water failed pressure tests, causing some safety concerns. Mitch Blatcher has more.
50 miles north of San Diego, the problems at this power plant could be felt this summer. That's if the federal inspectors now on site can't figure out what's wrong. One reactor is now shut down because of a leak in 3 steam generator tubes. The tubes are a safety system used to keep the reactor cool. They were installed only a year ago.
This is not supposed to happen. Nobody anticipated it.
Murray Jennings helped build San Onofre. He now teaches mechanical engineering at San Diego State University. Is it unusual for these rods to break so soon after they were installed?
Yes.
The Nuclear Regulatory Commission also finds this unusual. The federal agency has 2 inspectors on site dispatched from the Augmented Inspection Team. They are the agency's specialists. In the past year, we could only find one other time they were called in. On the phone, the NRC spokeswoman called the equipment failure a vital issue. But bottom line, is this plant safe?
The San Onofre Nuclear Generating Station is safe. Both units are currently safely shut down.
So far, the safety systems have worked. The problems at San Onofre started at the end of January when one of the plant's 2 reactors sprang a leak, releasing small amounts of radioactive steam and sounding alarms. A spokeswoman for the power plant told us safety is a top priority, and a reactor would not be back online until the problems are solved. In the meantime, this power plant has 1.4 million Southern Californians relying on it. The worry is whether it will be able to meet those needs with at least 1 reactor offline.
Gas prices are steadily rising, and there seems to be no end in sight. In February, gas prices increased by a whole 6%. The national average is now $3.83, which makes gas prices up more than 17%. Market experts say the rising cost of gas is because of the shutdown of refining operations in the Northeast region. On Saturday, hundreds of people from labor unions and other Georgia groups protested at the Capitol against a proposed state law that will stop some types of mass picketing. The law was passed by the Senate and is now going to the House for approval. CNN's Sophia Chow has the story.
Project South, the Sierra Club, Southern Center for Human Rights, Teamsters, and Working Women 9 to 5. Just some of the groups organizers say are represented at this rally.
Stop that bill!
They are groups normally known to fight for workers and human rights. Today, they're fighting against Senate and House bills they say attacks women, minorities, the poor, and especially their right to protest.
People have a right to protest. If Dr. King didn't protest back in his day, where would we be?
This group, representing Georgia Undocumented Youth Alliance, says Senate Bill 458 would unfairly ban non-citizen students from going to public universities.
This land has adopted us since we were kids, and now they're literally pushing us off the cliff.
The bulk of this crowd are union members who say Senate Bill 469 would unfairly criminalize nonviolent protests and picketing in labor disputes.
It's a bill that is directly aimed at organized labor. We need to be creating jobs in this state, not trying to control people being able to picket.
Union member or not, all of these demonstrators say they're against SB 469 because if it passes, they fear they may not be able to protest like they're doing today.
Coming up next, Apple releases the new iPad. See what customers think about the latest Apple product. We'll have that and more after the break.